Yeah, so we last left off talking about the elders, and before that, we were talking about the young ones and how the women treat them. And so we're gonna take up on that subject about the your young brothers. Like my mama didn't spoil me, even though it was some that was spoiled around in my era. The time I was 4 and 5, my mother taught me how to cook, sew, iron. I was at home alone because my mother and father were out there chasing that dollar, set, working in the factories. They ain't had but one. I was the only child for my brother dad. But they made me independent. I knew how to get make money at the age of 8, 9 years old. I knew how to get a hold of some money. Uh, Stayed across the street from Belle Isle on a street called Field. Used to go over. There's a park just before you get to Belle Isle, across the bridge, and we would go over there at that park and drag the river for fishing rods, hooks, sinkers. But just before we would go over there to drag the river, we would water the grass real good and get some worms for bait, put them in a jar, sell that to the fishermen, sell them, clean up some anchors and that go on the fishing rod, sell the fishing, get the fishing rod, sell it to them, sell, get clothes hangers and take it to the cleaners and sell it. Pop bottles, sell that. We was doing this at 8 years old. You could send off in comic books for stuff to sell. Like they had this hair grease called Royal Crown, Murray's. They had do rags back then. You could sell that through an ad, a coupon, or something that would be in a comic book. And you sign your name on it, send it off, and pay for it. You pay for it with you buy so many comic books. If you buy whatever they selling the item for, like Royal Crown or whatever, you buy so many comic books, you get coupon and send it off, and they'll send you uh, a kit with Royal Crown in it, and you sell it, and then you would take that money and buy some more comic books if you want to keep on selling, or either send the money back to them. I forgot how it worked, but anyway, we was hustling back then, 8 and 9 years old, man, shoveling snow, cutting grass with the push mowers, raking leaves, whatever. Nowadays, man, they don't do that. Very few parents got their children, their boys, making money like that. Because if they can't get a job selling papers, no, I forgot we had paper route. I used to sell jets, and they had a paper called Chronicles. I used to sell ebony. We didn't have. I didn't sell ebonies, but I sold jet and Chronicles, and then they had papers. I sold it. I mean, ebony magazines. Later on, I sold that also. And my father, he taught me how to cut the grass, and we had to get scrap parts of bikes, make our own bikes. So nowadays, man, the women, man, the only thing they want their sons to do is play sports. And now my old man, he didn't encourage me to go into sports so much, even though my old man played in a minor league baseball team, and my father, he was a good ball player, but he mostly taught me how to box. You know, I got boxing gloves, punching bags, and when I was about 12 or 13, I wanted to box. And I would box, you know, we put on little contests around the neighborhood in the basements, and you know, that street fighting thing, and box, go to the next neighborhood, beat the champions over there, whatever. Uh, set up matches like that. Guys would bet. And I'm 13, around this time. But boxing, I like that sport because it's one-on-one. You ain't got to share the purse with a whole bunch of guys. And you could feel the arena or the stadium just like you could a football game. And you got to be a man to box. You ain't got nobody protecting you but yourself. You ain't got no linebackers protecting you. And it's a one-on-one sport, and you gotta have you gotta have some heart to box, man. So what the Caucasian did, the white man did, was not only make a sport out of this, but he weaponized. He weaponized all the sports. But he's also showing you the art or the science of war. Black light.